How is it going, everyone, and welcome back to yet another video on the channel. Now in today's video I have yet another NHL mock draft, and I did one back in May, but now that the lottery has finally been revealed for the first round, or at least the top 10 picks, I think it's finally time for another mock draft. So that's what this video is going to be all about. It's going to be my top 10 personal picks for this year's 2020 NHL draft that will be held after the playoffs in the fall. If you guys are excited for this video, please make sure to drop a like, subscribe. We are on the road to 3,000 subscribers, and let me know if you agree or disagree with my draft ranking opinions. Anyways, without further ado, let's get right into the first pick. So starting off with the 10th overall pick on this list, I have the Winnipeg Jets selecting Jake Sanderson coming out of the USA U18 National Team Development Program. And the reason I've chosen Jake Sanderson over guys like Seth Jarvis and Jack Quinn, although I feel like those forwards are better than Jake Sanderson as a whole, I think that the Winnipeg Jets are in need of some defensemen, and Jake Sanderson would not disappoint. As I said, I think that Jack Quinn and Seth Jarvis are better players overall, but I don't have them on this list sheerly because of the fact that I feel like the situation is much better for the Winnipeg Jets if they were to pick up a defenseman, and I feel like Jake Sanderson would be the best one available. He's shifty, he's smart with the puck, he's really reliable, and just a very solid option as a backbone, and could lead the Jets to success on their back end for many years. So that's why I have Jake Sanderson to be selected by the Winnipeg Jets with that 10th overall pick. With the 9th overall pick, I have the Minnesota Wild selecting Anton Londo out of Liga in Finland. And Anton Londo is one of those players that I have really been following since the beginning, and one of those guys that I've really liked his game. However, though, I did put him a bit higher in my draft back in May because I feel like his production was a little bit better than now in July and August. I feel like he's sort of slowed down compared to a couple of the other players, but I feel like regardless of this slowdown in production, I feel like his overall work ethic and skill is worthy enough to give him that 9th overall pick and a very good fit for a team that is in need of scoring like the Minnesota Wild. With the 8th overall pick, I have the Buffalo Sabres selecting Cole Perfetti. And Cole Perfetti is one of those guys that has made a huge jump in the past couple months, really raising his value coming into this draft. I had him at 10 in my previous one, but I feel like he's just gotten so good, and I feel like he's definitely deserving of that number 8 pick. A lot of people would go the extent of putting him even higher in the top 5, but I feel like the players up above him are a bit better. Regardless, I feel like the Sabres would be getting a very skilled forward who would be shifty, a very good Alex DeBrincat type guy who I feel like could get them a lot of goals, and I cannot wait to see this guy enter the league. He's going to be a very exciting player, and I just think that he's going to be a very good scorer and definitely someone who's very underrated. So Cole Perfetti definitely deserving of that number 8 selection by the Buffalo Sabres. Moving on into the number 7 pick, I have the New Jersey Devils selecting Alexander Holt out of the Super Elite League. And Alexander Holt is one of those players that I feel would adapt to the NHL so well. I see this guy coming straight into the NHL because in the Super Elite League, he has been playing with men, and I feel like it's just such a great situation that the Devils would be put in to just instantly implement this guy into the NHL. He'll know what he's doing, he'll be able to score, be able to hit, pass, his game sense will be off the charts, and I feel like he's very deserving of a number 7 pick, a very skilled player and someone that I have been really following these past couple months. With the number 6 pick, I have the Anaheim Ducks selecting Marco Rossi, and this one is going to be a little bit controversial because I feel like a lot of people think Marco Rossi should be a bit higher, but I feel like there are a couple players that are a bit better than him. Regardless, I feel like this would be the best pick for the Anaheim Ducks as they're in need of scoring, and I feel like this guy could be dynamic, he has good game sense, he's fast, he's shifty, and he'll get the job done. So a very solid pick for the Anaheim Ducks, getting Marco Rossi at number 6. And yeah, let's move into the top 5 now. Now with the 5th overall pick, I've chosen the Ottawa Senators to take Jamie Drysdale out of the OHL, and I think that it is undoubted that Jamie Drysdale is the undisputed best defenseman to come out of this draft. And regardless, I feel like despite there being 4 other players better than him, this guy will be such a dynamo who gets so much of the job done on the back end and offensively for these Ottawa Senators. He reminds me a lot of a mixture of Quinn Hughes and Tyson Barrie in his prime. I think that Jamie Drysdale is going to be such a good player to add to the Ottawa Senators blue line, and just going to be a very solid and fun player to watch. Now, with the 4th overall pick, I have the Detroit Red Wings selecting Lucas Raymond out of Frölunda in the Super Elite League. And despite the disparity over in Detroit right now, I know Detroit fans watching this are probably really upset with the whole result with the draft. I think that Lucas Raymond will definitely bring you guys a very good consolation and will lead you guys to success. This guy is very slept on. I have this guy over Jamie Drysdale and Marco Rossi. I have faith in this guy. I've been watching this guy since last year, since he scored that screamer for Sweden. I think this guy is such a screamer player and will score so many amazing goals, and just going to be an absolute joy to watch. So Detroit fans, do not feel upset. Obviously, you could have had Lafreniere if it did go to plan, but this guy will definitely be someone who you shouldn't shy away from and will definitely bring you guys a lot of success for years to come. With the 3rd overall pick, I have the Ottawa Senators selecting Tim Stutzle out of Mannheim. And Tim Stutzle is such a strong player. Reminds me a lot of Leon Draisaitl. Obviously, being German, this guy can score goals. This guy will get a lot of offensive production done for the Ottawa Senators, and this rebuild is looking very good for them. Despite them not getting one of the top 2 picks, I think that Jamie Drysdale and Tim Stutzle would be very good additions and would definitely lead them to success for years to come. This guy is such a strong player on the puck. It's so hard to knock him off of it. He has such good game sense and IQ, and I feel like the German systems over for hockey are really getting better as the years go by. So this guy is definitely someone who should not be slept on. This guy's going to be a very good player. Could definitely be argued to be a top 2 pick with Quintin Byfield. Spoiler alert. But yeah, no, this guy is just such a joy to watch. Anyways, with that being said, we should move into the 2nd overall pick. And as you guys already probably know, I have Quintin Byfield going to the LA Kings. And don't even try and tell me that Quintin Byfield could try and go 1st overall. My answer to that, it's just no, it's not going to happen. And regardless of that, though, I feel like Quintin Byfield is such a strong player. 6'4", 214 pounds, a very strong, powerful centerman who I think will get the job done. And I feel like will be a very good replacement for a guy like Kopitar, who will be retiring very soon. This guy will bring leadership and a lot of very good hardship, and I think this guy's just a strong player who would get the job done, score, has good hockey sense, and definitely a very good combatant to go straight into the NHL. Anyways, with that being said, let's move right into the 1st overall pick. Let's get right into it, guys. But yeah, for the 1st overall pick, you guys already know who it is. It's Alexi Lafreniere. He's going to the Rangers. Don't even try and tell me that Quintin Byfield will be a possibility. The Rangers would be stupid to be passing up on a guy like Alexi Lafreniere. He's just insane. He's the best guy to come out of a draft since Connor McDavid himself. A lot of people are saying that he might challenge Connor McDavid, but I think that may be a bit of a stretch regardless. This guy's so good. He's better than Austin Matthews, better than Hischier, better than Hughes, better than Dahlin, better than all those 1st overall picks, better than anyone to come out of the draft since Connor McDavid himself. This guy's insane. This guy's going to get goals. This guy's going to be a 100+ point producer, and he should go into the league straight away. He's just such a good player. I can't say enough things about this guy. I'm just going to gush about him, and I cannot wait to see this guy in a New York Rangers sweater. I'm not even a Rangers fan, but I can't wait to see him play. It's just going to be such a joy to watch. Anyways, I think that's going to do it for this video. If you guys agree with my opinions, let me know in the comment section below. If you disagree, I'd also like to hear it. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching the video. Please make sure to like, comment, subscribe. We are almost at 3,000 subscribers. And stay tuned because there are a lot of NHL streams that I will be doing in the near future for the 2nd round, which will be starting up very soon. Anyways, I hope you guys are excited. And yeah, again, thank you so much for watching the video. I'll be sure to catch you guys all in the next one. Peace.